Welcome back, folks. Let's dive into the ins and outs of starting a tourism business in Dubai, a city that's literally shimmering with opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fascinating how Dubai, with its towering skyscrapers and vibrant culture, is such a hotspot for tourism ventures.
Right? And the profit potential is really attractive. Over 17 million visitors in 2023, reaching possibly 25 million by 2025. This means whether you're planning inbound tours or even managing travel bookings, the returns can be really strong.
For sure. But what about the types of businesses you can launch there?
Oh, there are several. You have inbound tour operators offering guided city tours, desert safaris, cultural trips, basically setups that highlight Dubai's unique landmarks. And for outbound, planning trips for locals heading abroad. Plus, you can run a full-on travel agency that covers flights, accommodations, visas.
Yeah, that sounds like a diverse playbook. I mean, wouldn't starting in the inbound sector be easier since local knowledge is required?
Well, that's true, but it's also about aligning your strengths with what the market demands. It's like choosing between a guaranteed recipe and
Right.
an experimental flavor. Each type, whether inbound or outbound, has its own setup needs and potential pitfalls.
Speaking of setups, what are the key steps for someone serious about this venture?
First off, do your research, dig into trends, competitors, and understand that 60% of tourists crave unique experiences like desert safaris. Then, you decide whether you'll target inbound, outbound, or both. Next, selecting your location is critical. Opt for either the mainland, which offers broader market access, or a free zone for tax perks and 100% ownership.
And after that comes the registration process, right?
Exactly. You start with registering your trade name, make sure it meets UAE guidelines, then obtain initial approvals from the Department of Economy and Tourism. Once you secure a tourism license from the DTCM, it means you're legally set to operate. And don't forget, you'll need a physical office space. Costs here vary widely, around 15,000 AED in free zones, up to 50,000 AED on the mainland.
That's a definite investment, but don't you think it might be challenging for a startup to manage all these steps?
True, it can be daunting. That's where consultancies come in handy. Firms like BizInvest Firm provide expert guidance by streamlining the paperwork, giving you location advice, even handling licensing. They really help smooth out the process.
I get that, but don't you think there's a risk of overdependence on such services?
That's a fair critique. One must always balance external help with understanding the local market. It's like hiring a guide while still learning to,
Right.
navigate on your own.
And what about cost management? The breakdown shows expenses from 15,000 AED to 50,000 AED.
Yes, costs cover trade name registration, initial approvals, the tourism license, office rental, and even visa fees. With cost optimization support from experts, you can avoid hidden fees and tailor expenses to your budget.
Yeah. Wow, so the roadmap is pretty clear. Research, decide your niche, handle registrations, secure your license and office, and then market your services smartly.
Absolutely. That's the crux. And with Dubai's government support and tax advantages, like no personal income tax, it's a truly enticing prospect for budding entrepreneurs.
Makes you wonder, right? It seems like if you play your cards right, the tourism business in Dubai isn't just profitable, it's an adventure waiting to unfold.
Exactly. It's an adventure with high stakes and high rewards. Whether you're planning desert expeditions or cultural tours, Dubai has the platform to
Right.
make your venture shine.
Thanks for unpacking that with such passion and clarity. This gives a solid picture of stepping into Dubai's vibrant market.
Anytime. And for anyone ready to take the leap, the tips and guidance available will help make that leap a well-planned journey.
Absolutely.